I wear size 12 shoes. I've never been on a boat before, at least not for very long. I don't wax my ceiling. I honestly don't know anyone who does. Like, do people even really do that? Who does that? I do not care for cabbage. It's like someone took lettuce and made it disgusting. And I've never met any royalty before. Anyway, hello everyone and welcome back to Nightmares in Nature. As always, I'm your host Mr. G. Remember how last time I said I would expose these animals? I was just kinda kidding. Unlike a certain other enemy of the shark, I don't actually hate these guys, because how could I? Let's just get into today's topic. Today, we're talking about pinnipeds, the group that includes seals and sea lions. Now, when it comes to these creatures, there's a few key differences between them. The main ones being, seals have no ear flaps, sea lions do. Seals are much less useful on land. They have to basically hop along like a bowl of jelly, while sea lions are a bit better at maneuvering themselves on land. Although, despite that, both of them are still best in the water. Alright, now that we got the differences out of the way, I'll pretty much be talking about these two interchangeably. Sound good? Okay. Seals are semi-aquatic mammals native to coastlines around the world. Like all aquatic mammals, they evolved from non-aquatic ancestors that gradually got their sea legs. However, because they were later to the party than whales or manatees, they haven't fully become aquatic yet, but I'm like 95% sure that they're going to become fully aquatic in the future, since have you seen these guys on land? They are clearly losing their land legs, and it's not even subtle. Anyways, all seals are carnivores and mostly eat fish, but in turn, they themselves are eaten by large sharks, polar bears, and orcas. Seals are pretty social animals, with most of them living in large groups, and most seals actually have pretty major sexual dimorphism. In a lot of species, the males are way larger than the females, and in something like the California sea lion, for example, there's also a palette change. Males are jet black, while females are a light brown. Well, now that we know what we're dealing with, let's look at some specific seals. First, I want to talk about the Lake Baikal seal. Native to a single lake located in Russia, the Lake Baikal seal is notable for being the only freshwater seal, and in fact, it's actually a mystery as to how they got to the lake in the first place, considering that it's far from the ocean. But I'm not here to theorize, I'm here to talk about seals. Next up, we got the crab-eater seal, Lobodon carcinophaga. Native to Antarctica, these guys don't eat crabs, they eat krill. Don't you just love when an animal has a misleading name? Like the guinea pig, it's neither a pig, and it doesn't come from Guinea. Like I said, they eat krill, and because there's so much krill, they've become pretty populous. So good for you, seal with a name made of lies! Staying in Antarctica, we've got the leopard seal, Hydruga leptonix. These are easily my favorite seals because of just how unlike other seals they are. See, while most seals eat small, easy-to-catch fish, these guys aren't satisfied with that diet. So they've evolved to be more versatile than that, being built for killing larger creatures such as penguins and other seals. In fact, if it weren't for orcas, these guys would probably be the dominant predator of the continent. And, I don't know. I guess I mostly just like how, this guy isn't a stereotypical seal. They're just kind of cool. I like them. Moving from my favorite seal to my least favorite, we got the elephant seals. Yay. Genus Moronga, there are two species, northern and southern, native to the north and south poles respectively. As mentioned earlier, some seals have sexual dimorphism where males are larger than females, but these guys take it up to 11. Female elephant seals look like your typical seal, but the males are way larger and have a sac on their face that looks like a trunk, hence their name. With elephant seals, they have an interesting breeding cycle. Similar to lions, groups of elephant seals have one male who is the only one allowed to brood with all the females in his group. And if any others want to breed, they have to fight him, often to the death. You know, it's kind of funny. Whenever people call themselves alphas, they probably think they're like lions or wolves, but when I get to those guys, I'll explain why that's complete nonsense. The animal closest to what their idea of an alpha male is this thing. And do you really want to be compared to this thing? I don't think so. But when I get to those other two animals, I'll further explain why the concept of an alpha male is complete garbage. Finally, we have a special guest with us, as it's neither a seal nor sea lion. It's the walrus. Tied with the elephant seal for being the largest pinniped, the walrus is famous for its bushy mustache and long tusks. Native to the Arctic, walruses have a unique diet compared to other pinnipeds, being primarily eaters of shellfish like clams or oysters. The mustache, in fact, helps them find clams, since much like a cat's whiskers, they aren't just hair, they're more like, feelers. In addition, they can also spit a stream of bubbles on the seafloor to reveal the bivalves. Because of their immense weight and icy habitat, walruses have trouble getting on land by themselves, so that's where their tusks come in. Using their tusks, they're able to use them as a sort of grappler, and they put them onto the ice, and they can use that to drag themselves out of the water. Nice. The tusks are also used for males to fight each other during mating season, and they are a pretty handy weapon in case a polar bear or an orca comes near you. So yeah, this is the walrus. Well, now that the seals are covered, let's look at the cards. Alright, leopard seal's fine. Elephant seal is fine. Walrus is good. They gave a card to the stellar sea lion for some reason, but it's fine. And the crab-eater seal's fine. Oh boy, how do I talk about this? There's seal clubbing, where, there's a species of seal called the harp seal, where its, young are a pure white, and, people want to have that as a coat, so some people, they bring a blunt instrument and they bash its head in. I am terribly sorry for having to bring that up. It's just, you can't really talk about seals without mentioning it, so I apologize. On a lighter note, seals are very popular in aquariums, usually them being California sea lions, but you can sometimes find other species of pinniped. Walruses are pretty rare, though, so there's that. Seals, sea lions, and walruses show up a lot in media. Like, for example, in pretty much every piece of media about penguins, there's going to be leopard seals, so yeah, you can count on them. Finding Dory had a pair of sea lions, seals sometimes show up in SpongeBob, so yeah. And as for the walrus, walruses are pretty famous for the poem The Walrus and the Carpenter, where a walrus and a carpenter end up luring a bunch of baby oysters to them so they can eat them. Yep. And now I feel like I should give a warning. If you ever see a seal in the wild, don't approach it. Remember, seals are still carnivores, so they would probably still attack you if they felt threatened. Then again, just don't approach animals in general. Unless there's something like a butterfly, you're better off not touching them, because you never know which animal is going to be in a bad mood and attack you. Not to mention, leopard seals actually have a body count, so you must especially stay away from those. Then again, how would you guys even get to Antarctica? It takes quite a lot to get there, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. Well, I've been Mr. G. See you guys next time. Bye! Oh, hey, Mr. G. There you are. Hey, have you seen my friend Lockthorward around anywhere? He's not been returning my text and I can't find him. No. Last time I checked, I let him make the Nautilus video, but I haven't seen him since then. I tried calling his friends, but they said that he's busy or something? I don't know. Well, I hope I'll find him soon. We got invited onto a new reality show together, and I need him to be with me because what am I supposed to do without him? I mean, am I just supposed to go out there by myself? I'll look like an idiot. It's a two-person reality show, and I need a partner for these. Do they even just gonna walk up and be like, hey, I know this is a partner-based reality show, but I don't have a partner. No, I'll look like an idiot. An idiot! See you guys soon.